Дорогие друзья, я хочу вас познакомить с замечательным человеком, с которым я познакомился здесь, в Непале. Зовут его Сумат Хапа. Он хозяин этого замечательного места. Хочу побеседовать с ним, взять небольшое интервью. Очень приятно. Это интересное такое. Кстати говоря, пользуясь случаем, хочу уточнить, что за жест такой? Когда здороваешься, я с ним столкнулся практически везде в Непале, там, где к тебе относятся с уважением.
Like this?
Like
we do?
Yes.
So it's kind of respect.
It's
something like, I mean, if I'm smaller, and if I'm just like, normally we do a namaste instead of handshake. It's like if someone comes to do like this, then this is kind of respect to them. So, I mean, if we do with the eldest one, then it's respect. If we do the youngest one, with the love.
Суман, сколько тебе лет?
I'm 28.
Кто самый уважаемый и авторитетный человек для тебя?
That's my family, my mom. So the most, it's like my mother is one of the most
Your parents?
important. Yeah, my parents.
And in your country?
In my country, who's the most person? Just like my parents also.
Parents.
Yeah, it's like we live together, so like I like just like my parents, my mom, my dad. They are the most of them.
Замечательный ответ, друзья. Какой самый важный урок вы получили от своих родителей?
So what I learned from my parents is just like it's like respect, love, giving, just like giving love to others, sharing, caring with others. Yeah? It's like and freedom. We should have a freedom. It's like with everyone.
Freedom?
Freedom. Yeah? It's like what I learned from my parents. Like happiness, joyness, everything. It's like a basic life.
Удивительно интересный ответ, потому что впервые я здесь слышу ответ про свободу. Вы женаты?
No.
No?
No.
Are you planning?
Not yet. Maybe after when I will be 30. Still, I'm 28. So after 2 years, I will be 30. Then I will thinking of getting married.
It's very important in this country.
Yes. I mean, just like normally here, the boys used to get married when they are like 25, 26, and the girls used to get married when they are 21, 22. But for mine, it's like from now, just at this time, so there are lots of people who are 20 or 30, still not getting married. It's like looking for the good careers, good life, settlement, everything, and then planning for getting married. I mean, it's important to get married, but it's not so easy to get married.
It's not easy?
Not easy.
It's not easy because it's dependent of money?
Money, yeah. It's about the money, about the house, about the good job and everything, you know.
Money. Как и во многих странах, многое зависит от денег. И, к сожалению, хочется подметить, что в Непале особо культивируют тему денег. Общаясь просто с прохожими, ты часто слышишь о том, что это самое главное. Когда тебе чего-то желают, в первую очередь тебе желают благополучия, имеется в виду денег. Только одна сторона жизни. Расскажи про традиционные ценности твоего народа, что хотелось бы сохранить, а что хотелось бы удалить, возможно, и оставить в прошлом.
It's like here in Nepal, we just like we're a Hindu country, Hindu religions. So we are very conservative on our tradition, and just like, but just we are just only conservative with the words, not with the society. You know, it's like people used to say we have to do this and do that, but people are not doing that, and just like we are following a Western culture at the moment. So we still believe in our Hinduism, but we are following a Western culture. Just like there's lots of people who are just like running from Hinduism to Christianity, and still, and we don't want that. I mean, if we are Hindu, then Hindu. It's like right now the generation are just changing their religions. Not everyone, but most of the people who are needy with the money, with everything, they're just changing their religions from Hinduism to Christianity. So I think we should preserve our culture, however and whatever we are.
Окей. Что ты думаешь о кастовом разделении общества, о кастовой системе?
Here we have lots of castes, you know, if we have 4 subcastes, Brahman, Kshatri, and I just forgot, and there's 2 more, you know, Brahman, Kshatri, Kush, something like that. Brahman, Kshatri are just like in higher caste, and then we call Adivasi, Janjati, they are in just like in middle, and we have the lower caste also. But here in the city area, we don't have that caste problem. But if we go to remote area, just like people are uneducated, illiterate, and those who are educated also in the remote area, we have an issue with caste problem. So lower caste people are not allowed to enter higher caste people. And just like for drinking, we have the problem with water, and it's like a temple with higher caste and lower caste people. So that lower caste people are not allowed to drink the same water what higher caste used to do that. And lower caste are not allowed to enter the temple where the higher caste people go. So if they want, then they have to build their own water, they have to make their own drinking water, and they have to build their own temple. God is same, water is same, but just because of the caste, they have to divide it, you know.
Очень сложный вопрос, который вообще распространяется на всей территории Непала, Тибета, Индии. Кастовый вопрос. И мне очень хочется сейчас уточнить у моего друга, является ли это пережитком, или же это то, что он хотел оставить, возможно.
The caste is important, but in the past, we have lots of issues. I mean, just like, it's very hard to get inter-caste marriage. And just like lower caste people, just like I told you, just like in earlier also, that lower caste people are not allowed to enter other house, you know. Just like, but at right now, in this present time, it's like it's normal. We don't get not so issue with that, but still we have some. We're not like 100% free from caste issue. Maybe in the future, after 10-15 years, our generation might, it's like there will be no caste system. It's like no difference in caste, but there will be a caste. It's important to be in caste.
Окей. Если бы ты мог изменить что-то в своей жизни, что бы ты изменил?
It's very hard.
It's very hard?
Yeah. So, there's a lots of things I want to change, but, I just want to change the government of Nepal. The government of Nepal. So, I believe that, the government is not so good at the moment. Not at the moment, from the past. Only we don't have good leader. We don't have any good leader to rule the country. So if I could change, then maybe we want a good leader. We want to change the government and want to have a good leader to rule the country, so that, still the Nepal is peaceful country, so we don't have any crime, nothing. But still we have lots of corruption, and people used to pull other leg to do. If we want to do something, then people used to come and pull our leg. So I think I will change the government.
Okay. It's political questions.
Yeah, political reasons.
Что в твоей жизни было самым большим испытанием?
So biggest challenge is just like to be a middle class, not caste, middle class people is a challenge here. Just like if we cannot do nothing, we cannot go up, and we don't want to go down. And there's lots of challenges being just in this pandemic area, due to just because in this pandemic's time, also it's very hard for the people, not only for me, all the people who are in middle class, they're facing lots of challenges with economic, with health and everything, even just like education. So people who are from middle class, they have to stop their school, the college, in high school only. I mean, it's like in 50% of middle class people, they are getting education. Or most of 50% people, they are just like abroad the country for the work, just like in Gulf countries. And I think being a middle class is the biggest challenge.
О чем ты мечтал, что пока еще не сбылось?
So I just want to make my own eco-farm hotel that I'm just still planning on that. It's like 25% that we're still, me and my friend who was like partnership, we are just like in 25%, we have already started, but not fully, we are just like planning to make an eco-farm resort. It's like in kind of tourism industry, really.
Что, по-твоему, можно назвать главными ценностями человечества?
We hardly find humanity here in Nepal. It's like people, we found very kind people in Nepal. We are kind, but it's like in case of helping and sharing.
I mean, not only in Nepal, all of people. I mean humanity, all of humanity,
Yeah.
all the world.
All the world? Okay. Then I think we should not fight, we should not fight. We should care every poor countries, not only a poor countries. I think we should go inside the poor countries and have to look the poor people. It's not, if Nepal is poor country, then people used to come here in Kathmandu to help. Yeah, so I mean, Kathmandu itself is a capital city, so here also we have lots of poor people, but it's like we have to spread everything over the country, and I think we have to go deep, research and everything, sharing, caring, it's like kindness, everything towards all the people, with food, with shelter, with basic needs. Still, it's not big enough. I think the billionaires, the rich people should work on that, not the government. I think those people who have lots of money spending on vacation or holidays, instead of that, they should help poor people.
Okay.
Like also instead of, having a luxurious stuff, instead of having private jet, luxurious car, that money I think they should invest in poor country, so that.
Что ты думаешь о смерти и как ты к ней относишься?
I know, because once we get born, we must die. So I know that I will die one day, but I don't think every moment that I will about the death,
Every moment.
I will not think that, but of course, once we get born, once we start, there should be an ending.
Are you afraid?
Yeah.
Maybe it's I'm waiting. It's terrible.
No, we don't know when we don't know when we die. So, just thinking about the future, we don't know when. Then why to be afraid of that?
It's true. It's true. Ты веришь в Бога?
Yeah, we do.
Yes.
As being a Hinduism,
Buddhism.
Hinduism, we believe in God.
It's strange. I think you're Buddhist.
No. From my caste, from my caste, I can be a Buddhism also and Hinduism. So, but my parents are Hindu. They're just like they are practicing. No, they're not practicing Hindu. They are Hindu. So I'm Hindu.
What is the main gods? It's famous gods, maybe.
We go. It's like we have a Pashupatinath temple, the biggest Hindu temple in the world. Lord Shiva.
Shiva.
Yeah. So Lord Shiva have three faces. Brahma, three avatars. Lord Shiva had lots of avatars, but Lord Shiva is the
It's Brahma, Shiva,
Brahma,
and Vishnu.
So Brahma is just like creator. Brahma is a past tense, he created already. And Lord Shiva is a present tense. So right now what we are doing is a Lord Shiva, and Vishnu is the future.
Interesting.
So that we have three tense, Brahma, just like Brahma, Shiva, and Vishnu. So it's like
And
past,
Vishnu avatars.
Vishnu.
What is the Vishnu avatars, you know?
Vishnu avatars is like a savior. So creator, Lord Shiva is a destroyer. Just like right now we're destroying our time. So what we do, everything we destroy. If we go to restaurant for food, we destroy everything, money, time, everything. And it's like Vishnu is a savior. So he is to save. If we do something today, we must think about the future. So he do that.
Как ты думаешь, что там находится за стеной смерти?
Maybe air, water, soil. So just like in Hinduism, when we get dead, we have to get burned. So when we get burned, then we will be mixed in the air. So I think the air is waiting for us.
You believe in that?
Yeah.
Yes.
So if I am just like in Buddhism, it's like a Muslims, then I have to go down to the earth. So maybe I will be mixed with soil. But as being a Hindu, I will get burned. So maybe I will mix with air.
Еще один вопрос на эту тему. Хотел бы ли ты сюда вернуться и в каком качестве хотел бы вернуться на Землю?
I just want to be if I get a next life, then I want to be a leader.
Сейчас весь мир переживает пандемию. Тебе не страшно? Тебе не кажется, что мир сошел с ума или пришел конец света, может?
Oh, it's a kind of disease that we face every time. But this disease, like COVID-19, has spread a lot. But I think, the people so invest. I think it's not the end. It's just something like, the reduce of population, try to make something like a war, but not kind of world war, but not with the weapons, with the disease. Just like the whole world. It's like people are dying with disease, not with the fight, not with the guns. But I think it's not the end. It's kind of a changes that Earth, universe want, people want.
Что в твоей стране говорят о пандемии, о вирусе?
It depends on, it's like we have heard lots of things from lots of people. So some people say it's a rumor, some people say the world gonna be end, some people say we all gonna die. The government says that it's a virus, it's a disease that if we go on our safety measure, then it will be okay. So it's very hard to say right now that about this pandemic, because we have lots of people and lots of people are saying their own views, so it's hard to say. So in my opinion, it's kind of changes.
Скажи, как ты сейчас развиваешь свой внутренний мир? И вообще развиваешь или нет?
Just because of pandemic, we saw lots of people suffer. So just like what I'm thinking is from my inside, from my heart, is that we should help the people who are needy. We should save some money for the future. We should not ignore any kind of people or disease or situation. We have to face the situation.
I practice meditation or not?
No.
No?
No.
Why?
No, actually we have to work a lot and we don't have time. Actually, we can manage the time, but the meditation is kind of, in Nepali situation, yoga and meditation is kind of luxurious thing. So those people who go for yoga and meditation means they have good money, so they go for relax. So here we don't have. I don't go because I don't have good money, so I have to work. So maybe in future, if I make good money.
Ну что, я хочу поблагодарить за интервью. Хочу еще раз напомнить о том, что это мой друг из Непала, которому принадлежит это место. Это интервью было сделано для того, чтобы вы могли понять, как живут люди в Непале и как сейчас они смотрят сквозь глаза современника на этот мир.